Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Hope you guys are having a lovely day and you are in a good emotions, feeling good about self, because it's so important to have a healthy way of thinking so that you will be able to function more effectively. So we are here to share some more storyline of our journey in life, and this is a journey in our adult stage. And this topic is basically, when some people can judge you wrongfully on your relationship. So, when you look at that, and I use the word some because not everybody are the same. Not everybody judge you wrongfully. But this is an instance, some people will see the relationship that you have with a friend, with a sister, with a brother, and judge you in the wrong way because of where they may be in their own way of thinking. Yeah. And I say that again, in their own way of thinking, because their thinking is, they would say, a stinking thinking.
Yeah. Carnally. So we're here to share personal story because it's about us. And what we're about to share is not on the ground that the story that we're going to tell is that we are discriminating against such people because
any sex
or any any relationship,
but it's just sharing our story.
We are just sharing our story.
Yeah.
So everyone from our profile can tell us, and most of our video, well, all of our video, you can tell that we are twins.
Yeah.
Not only that we are twins, we share a special bond, special relationship, special friendship. We have another sister that we love dearly. Yeah, I can put that out. We love her dearly. Yeah,
but we always together. And wherever you see one, you will see the other.
Yeah,
the other sister, you will not see her as much as we are close with her.
Yeah,
but you will not see that other sister. But you will always, wherever you see one twin, you think, okay, it would be very strange to see one and don't see the other. Yeah. Unless, I am at work or she's out doing something or at work doing something, so you will always see the both of us together.
I think the only time that we have twice we have been fully separated.
Yeah.
When because Cheryl came to the UK before me. She just spent one full year.
Yeah.
And then I came the other year. And then when I went off into the British Army, so that was the only time we were separated.
It's for a long period.
For a long period of time. But apart from that, we have always been together. So we have this bond, and we knitted, like even when we're in church, we are knitted together,
like crazy.
We rock in the same sequence. There is just something about that. But from the eyes of a person who is carnal, see it in a different aspect. But before we get to the story, let me read what the Bible said about carnal mind people. It said, for those who live according to the flesh, set their mind on the things of the flesh. But those who live according to the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against God. For it is not subject to the law of God, nor indeed can be. So then those who are in the flesh cannot please God. But you are not in the flesh. So those who are in the flesh cannot please God. So when you're carnal minded, you see things fleshly. Carnally. Negatively. Wrongfully. Things that does not even exist. That mind formulate that thought. That I see a picture. The mind start to formulate it, and then it creates
its own belief
to it, and create that wrong image of an individual or of a thing or of some or any aspect. So we are here because we have that experience, and it's sad to know that it's people who you would think that they're highly anointed, you know, spiritual, connected to God. But here come these individuals, because of our relationship and because we at that time both of us didn't have any relationship, you know,
we're
married, you know, and not dating, don't have boyfriends or anything like that. So because of that, they thought that the reason behind that is because we are in a relationship with each other. We're in intimate
relationship with each other.
With each other.
Yeah,
the person gonna go as far, oh, I know other siblings who are like that, who are seeing each other. You know, so that person had that carnal mind that they looked at our innocent and pure loving relationship and bring it to their interpretation,
to their
fleshly, carnal mind, to say that we are involved
with each other. That's the reason why we're not married.
Yeah.
As if marriage are actually placed on the shelf and you can take it down or you can go and purchase it.
That's it.
No, what marriage doesn't happen overnight. No. Yes, my sister is married now.
I'm not married. Yeah.
I am still single. But relationship is about the timing. There's a specific timing, and I believe that nothing happened before the time.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, you can take a person's negative words and you want to prove them wrong, and you find yourself in the wrong relationship where you are suffering, you are in abused relationship, or you are in a miserable relationship because you want to prove a point. Never allow a person's negative view of you push you to the point to do something that is not in your timing.
That's it.
And relationship, as I said before, it doesn't sell on shelf.
No.
A true gentleman are not easy to find.
They're very hard to find.
True gentlemen that match up to purpose and destiny in God. It's not easy to find. So for me, who are a faith believer, just to walk out there and pick up any and anybody, it's not going to work like that. Because I have moral and I have principle, and it match up to the things that I want in God. So, you know, for a sinner person, those who are an unbeliever, it would be much easier because you're not afraid it's like to taste the fruit, you know.
Taste and buy.
Taste the fruit.
Yeah.
Buy and taste, or whatever you call it. But it's different when you have a faith that you have been molded into.
Yeah, you're looking for commitment.
You're looking for a committed relationship. And most men in today's society
don't want commitment.
And that, they see that in our time, you know, before my sister got married, and we as twin together, just being who we are, pureness of heart and loving, as we have brought us to love each other, because we are a strong bond family. My mom did a fantastic job in the way that she brought us up. We love each other. Love our brothers to the max. Love our sisters to the max. We love family. Our nieces and our nephews, we love family. We are family-oriented people. So anybody who's coming into our life have to have that family mindset. Because it's about family. Family is important because family's always been there, you know, growing together. So when they did that, it could have done two things. It could have allowed us to question our faith in God and our true belief in God.
Yeah.
Because these were people who call themselves highly anointed people.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to have your own relationship with God. Find that connection, not find it through somebody. Find it through your own revelation of God, because people can fail you. And if your salvation comes through people, when they fail you, you fail. You stop praising, you stop praying, you stop believing, because your salvation was only through an individual. So as I said before, it could have caused two things to happen. Me giving up on my faith because these are highly anointed. Well, they call themselves highly anointed people. And if you're highly connected to God, you should have an eyesight of God to see from the eyes of God. But when they did that, it only revealed that where they were, it wasn't of the spirit, it more of the flesh. Because they saw the wrong thing. And they repeat the wrong thing. It's not like they saw it and didn't say anything. They said it. and they match it up to what they have seen happen in somebody else's home and somebody else's life, and matching it up to us.
Yeah.
When we are nowhere in that frame of mind, our mind was just pure. I was born to be with a man. And that's the truth. As I said, our story is not about anybody else, but we are talking about our story. Yeah. We are not here to point finger on anybody's lifestyle. I am not like that. I'm a counselor, and I have to understand people where they're coming from. Yeah. So this is our channel is not to make anybody feel negative, anybody judge their way of living. It's their life. We're not here for that. We are here to tell our story. So we were put into that category to be judged wrongfully when we are not that. It would be different if we were actually that.
But we do understand that God loves his people.
Yeah.
What God doesn't love is the sin that we do. You know, that is what God rejects. That is what God will not accept. So, you know, whatever sin that one does is not about his creation, it's about your action. So if you walk out of the will of the Father and walk contrary to him, then you know that will not please him.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
So whether you're stealing, whether you are having iniquity in your heart, whether you're malice, whether you're jealous, whether whatever sin a person is carried is not to knock the flesh, is not to fight the flesh, is the action that the person may be carrying out, or the things that the person is doing is the sin, not the person, because God come to call all man unto him.
Yeah, and come to call sinners.
And God love. It's like when you go back to the story where the Pharisees brought this woman because she was caught in the act of adultery. What did Jesus did? And this is the principle that I follow. Yeah. Jesus didn't condemn the lady, but what he did, he began to write in the sand.
He said, who without sin
and the word that he declared was, who without sin cast the first stone.
But that's not the story.
But that is not the story.
The story is that we were judged wrongfully because of our relationship. Yeah. So what we are trying to put out there is that no one should look on an individual and begin to judge the individual because you see something. Yeah. Because it can be completely wrong the way that you are thinking about the individual. Yeah. And so often you have people who are being judged wrongfully. People even go to prison and in there spending time for something that they have not done. Yeah. So, you know, based on our experience, you know, that could have affected us in so many ways, you know, but, you know, as we said, we are strong believers. Yeah. And when you have your own identity, when you have your own truth, you know, sometimes people can take away your truth, but when you have your own truth, no one can rewrite your truth.
So unless you let them
do it. Yeah. So they could not rewrite our truth to give us that identity of what their carnal thinking. Yeah.
So it's in people out there who, you know, are faced with this day out and day in. Yeah. They walk down the street with a sister or a brother and they are judged. Yeah. They go to somebody's home and they are judged wrongfully. Yeah. And I know this is something happening for a very, very long time, that innocent people have been judged wrongfully because some people think that they are so highly spiritual. Yeah. And they feel that they're hearing from, I don't know what they're hearing from, and they make a judgment that affect a person's life. Yeah. For a long time. And it takes only God for that person to recover from because it's a lie. And when somebody has put a label on you. Yes. And if it's spread far and wide. Other
people start to believe it.
Other voices are giving you that label and saying the label. And repeating the label that is placed on you. And can you imagine you label with something that you are not, and you have to carry it because that person did that to you, and it do damage to the emotional or the mental state of a person. So we have to be careful. If we are a judge out there, think about what you're saying, what you're going to say. Is it right? Do you have the facts? Where did you get your source of information from? You know, so you don't go be the next person to damage somebody's life. Too much damaged people are out there. Broken people are out there. And why? Because somebody choose to tell lies. Somebody choose to, label them with the wrong label. Without getting the truth of the
giving them an identity that
they
don't
don't
belong to
they
them.
don't deserve. So we have to be careful. And when we talk, we want people to understand that we want to educate ourselves and others. That is important that we don't judge people wrongfully.
Yes, because
it's important.
It's not that we are exempt from that category, because we too will find ourselves short in that era in which we start to judge an individual. So by our experience being judged, it gives us that full knowledge that it's not okay to judge because of what your eyes see.
If you're puzzled,
you have proof of it, and you cannot go to the court and bring, I see this.
Without the facts.
Without the real facts.
So it's important for you, if you feel that, okay, you have a friend or you have somebody that you think that, okay, why not ask them?
That's it.
Why not ask them? It's important for you, when you're going to say something, you have the facts. So get the facts so that you don't misjudge or label somebody wrongfully.
So this is our story,
and we tell it. Feel like a load come off my back.
So I hope that what we have shared, it has helped someone. Someone who have been judged wrongfully, and is carrying that on them. That
carrying
load,
that weight, carrying that label for years.
And sometimes when it all depends on the person who's spread it to. Because if that person is influential to other people, and when they tell that lie, tell that story, it can become that truth, and you believe that you are the liar. All you're trying to explain that what that person is saying is not true, is as if like no one is listening to you. We understand. We understand that an individual can be going through that weight of a lie of another person, and feel like they're all alone. Feel like they are without help. Feel like they are without support. Feel like they are rejected. They are condemned. But you know what? First and foremost, God has not condemned you. And we have been through it, so we know that people can lie. People can assume. People can make their own judgment. Because they think that is their truth. So they put it on you.
Definitely. So remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you see anything that interests you and you want to talk about it, send us a comment and talk about your story. We are here to listen. Take care now.